Hey there, welcome back. Starting a bit early. This is day 36, I think. I never get the days right. I'm usually right, though, I just forget. Of my crypto trading journey, today we are back with Bitcoin, trying to break that 61,000 as we speak. It did just dip back down to 60,640 because it did not like to achieve that level. I do want to readjust this down here. I think that's right. Let me just... I really don't want to mess this up. I don't have my magnet? Yeah, I do. Okay, just connect. There you go. And there we go. So, yes, indeed, trying to break this level now of the 61,000. We did kind of get in the range of above 60,000, kind of fighting to stay above that level. Yeah, 60,600, not too bad, but we are in down from the big pump of yesterday. It's not like we've shot down too much in price for all the cryptos. You see they're mainly in red, except for Toncoin is up 8%. What the heck is going on? We'll check that out soon. Of course, yesterday's high reached to 62,745. We have not seen the 62K for a moment, but like this recovery still, it's amazing. Going from 48,000 to 62,000, that's impressive. You guys better make sure you have bought that dip, you know? Anyways, back to bigger things. We entered a lot of trades yesterday. That's what I wanted to look at. And, well, some were good, some were not good. Let's review them. How about that? Today I'm going to take it a bit slow. Maybe make this an hour stream. I think. I don't know. I don't really have too much to... In terms of news, I do have a bit of news, of course. Ripple being one of the main things of news that I'll get into later on today. But first I want to write down what we had. So yesterday, of course, as you can see, everything was in the green. So we were looking for long positions on everything. Regardless, though, it seems like a lot of that stuff backfired and failed us. So the last trade that we wrote down was the chain link trade, which we saw this one fail live, unfortunately. It just went immediately in the opposite direction, taking us out instantly. So not much we could have done there. I've also gotten rid of my super trend for now, because I feel like the two moving averages is more than enough to determine what the general trend of the market is. As we can see for Bitcoin, it is still in an uptrend, so I will be keeping that written down. Let's take a look at what happened here, right? So Cardano was one of the trades we entered. Let's go review that. Okay, so here's that trade. Well, Cardano was a winning trade, right? I'm treating it like as if I lost. No, I won. I won in Cardano. We're fine. Let's go review the 1 minute graph. And here is that trade. Okay, so stop loss was perfect. I remember loving this stop loss, right? Because we were below all of these minimums that we had here, which had a solid indication of support. I also added this RSI back, by the way, because I just love the RSI. Gives you so much detail. But anyways, so yeah. It eventually just immediately shot straight up and took us out with a take profit, which is amazing. And then proceeded to dip from there, but we're not there, so we don't really care. We take the profit from here. Thank you for easy $200. Let's go ahead and write this down. But it's not all celebration because we do have to recover from all of this, except for the Ripple. Ripple's been doing great for us so far. I think we did lose in Ripple's trade, so we'll review that later on in a sec as well. Okay, so let's write this one down for Cardano. Closed on 8.8, and we entered at 34 cents. Well, 35, I guess. Closed it at also 35. Should I adjust Cardano? I just saw Cardano here. Yeah, let's adjust the cents. So something like this was the entry. You know what? I'm reducing to 4 decimal points. That's all. That's all you get. The gains we got was $215.33, and we paid $8 in commission. Not too bad, but still pretty decent. So that was our take profit. Of course, we did end that losing streak, terrible losing streak we had of 6, but we also had a winning streak of 6, so I guess that cancels out. What doesn't cancel out, though, is because of our risk-reward ratio being 1 to 2, we actually, you know, went up a lot more and then came down A little bit, not too much, just a little bit. $700, not too much. Okay, we're still down $408 though, and we still have to write down a couple more trades. So let's go review those ones as well. Back to the charts. The next trade we entered was in Toncoin, which today is having a massive day. Before we check that though, while I'm already here, I might as well review how is Cardano doing. It's considered in an uptrend, although the price is inside of those two moving averages, which I do not like to see. I will... What do we do? What do we even do in this case here? Hold on. I'm starting to feel like, you know what, if the price is inside of the moving averages, I should not be operating the coin, right? So that's why I'm going to keep Cardano as neutral for now. For now. Maybe this will change in the future. I don't know. I'm trying to adjust my strategy as time goes. Obviously not all at once, not make too much changes, because it has been working pretty decently so far, especially this month. So that's something I want to take a look at and adjust as time goes on, as I said. So Toncoin, 7% up, 7.85% up. Here's our trade, obviously looking fantastic. Let's go review it, shall we? Here it is. Okay, so here's what happened. We got that entry signal, we entered up here, put a stop loss below here, which was a good level as well. Below this low, below this low, below this low. And, I mean, we just immediately shot up, and not immediately, this took a while. Closed at 12 a.m. while I was sleeping tight. So, still take profit, pretty good. Very good indeed. Let's go write this one down as well. So Ton closed on, this one closed in the morning, so that's going to be the 9th of August, which is today, right, in the morning. We entered at the price $6.11 or 12 cents because of the 9. And we closed at 6.26. That can stay as is. We made $228.35 in profit and paid that in commission. Stop loss. Well, not stop loss. Take profit triggered. And look at that recovery. Pretty decent, right? We're just down 184. Let's go review something, though. Okay, let's see. Litecoin and then Ripple. I'm going to review Ripple first because we have some news about Ripple today that I do want to share. And I'm not going to talk about it just yet because I kind of wanted to be like we go through it together kind of deal, you know? Let me go find the trade we entered in Ripple. Here it is. And look at what happened here. So I think my analysis was decent. We hit a high of 62.43 and our take profit was 62.48. So just like 5.05 millicents, if you know what I mean. That we didn't have to take profit because of that, and we hit our stop loss instead, right down there, which is, that's annoying to see. This was supposed to be a 200 gain. So, okay, if that would have worked, which it should have, I feel like I got scammed there. We would be not in negative territory anymore, but unfortunately it counts as a loss. So we're going to have to write that down that way, which is annoying, like I said. Tragic. All right. I'll write our trade down because it's whatever. It is what it is. Ripple, we entered at this price, but I also have to close. I mean, right, it closed on this date. Entered at this price. Closed at this price. I'm going to reduce the decimal just to show that. I mean, we barely lost this one. Like, we barely won it, but we ended up losing it. That is the case, unfortunately, for this one. 111.92 was out. I accidentally put a 3 here. That's not correct. And $4.74 was paid in commission. Hit the stop loss, but that was a scam. So we're down 300 now. And then it's going to be 400 because not only did we lose in Ripple, we also lost in Litecoin right over here. So let's review Litecoin, I guess. Here you are. And I should be also checking the trend of the market, but it's okay. So here's what happened with Litecoin. Kind of the same thing I remember. It was similar to Chainlink the time we entered. We got the correct signal to enter, which we did. Put the stop loss down here. because where else was I supposed to put it? This is the only low that I could see, which kind of served decently. Price was in negative territory. It was doing fine until it didn't, of course. Then it just dropped down here. And yeah, eventually just kept going that way downwards. We did not see these highs for where our take profit would have been, right? So yeah, this was a losing trade regardless. I'll accept the loss on this trade here, which we will write down in the Excel spreadsheet as well. So let's do, okay, Litecoin closed August 9. We entered at $60.85. I like there's no millicents in this. It's just straightforward. We lost $117.44. Paying that in commission, hit the stop loss. So, okay, yeah, we're down $426. 2 trades can compensate for that, ideally. We did hit the 12,000 mark, though, for a little period. But now we dropped down to 11,809 of our total equity. So we're kind of stuck in that area for now. But like I said, 1 trade will compensate this, and 2 trades will take us to our... Okay, well, 1 trade would take us back to the 12,000. The second winning trade would take us to our all-time high. And our third trade will take us beyond, if I can find 3 trades today. So I'm going to focus on writing down what the trends are in general of the market. Let's go back to the graphs. We have Ethereum now that is in the 1 hour time frame. Well, it's going down 3.16% and the price is $2,580.56, considered in a no trend. Okay, this one's definitely not in a trend, right? Price is below the moving averages and they have not crossed downwards yet. So we do not enter anything into Ethereum today. The next possibility of trade is Ripple, which seems to be in a downtrend today. I will agree that it is indeed in a downtrend. So we'll write that down. Scam. Let me delete that. All right. Next. Well, it's down 5.24% and that's at 58 cents. Do we see a downswing yet? Possibly. No, we saw the downswing over here. This would have been a nice maximum to have put our stop loss on. But unfortunately, we did not enter this on time. So we're looking for shorts on Ripple and longs on Bitcoin potentially. Ethereum nothing, Cardano nothing. Let's move on to Chainlink. Chainlink in the 1 hour is in general going down 1.22%. Its price is $10.50 and it is considered in an uptrend, of course. So we will be looking for upswings for Chainlink. Let's see if we can get any. About to get one soon. Let me see how these minimums are doing. So I'm liking this, right? We can definitely see that it's making higher peaks, higher valleys. And I'd like to put a stop below this level, or this level, or this level. I mean, I don't know. In general, it's just continuously going up. If it starts going down, I would use this low level here, just in case, just to be safe. So yeah, it seems like we are definitely going to get some up movement very soon. So I'll prepare a trade entry in the long position. Let me get this. You got to be quick and efficient with these. You don't want to waste any time, because any second you miss is crucial. So here I'd put this at 50. Of course, I used the wrong one. So let me just put the right one. Back to here, dropping this to this low level. I have a lower level here. I'm going to do this instead because I think I learned my lesson from yesterday. And here, 96. What happened yesterday was basically that I put it below a swing that was too close. And that ended up immediately taking me out. So that's not what I want to see anymore. This is going up a lot. Let's put the stop level in here quick. I'm going to slow down my talking so I get this done. Yeah, come down there. Okay, we've entered. Alright. I like that there's 3 green candles. Possibility of it keeping its upward movement. Let's hope it's that way at least. I do have to adjust, though, the entry price, which is not this, unfortunately. There it is. And our take profit would be much higher now. Like about here. Copy the profit level and add that to the position. Of course, we immediately go negative. But that's how the strategy goes. Not much we can do here. I'm just hoping that it does continue its upward movement, as I mentioned, because I do like where the price is going. As you can see, this was like the lowest low. It shouldn't go any lower than this, and we've started to go up and up from here. So that should continue and should eventually hit us with our profit up here. Ideally, in a perfect world, if a big whale does not sell Chainlink randomly today while I'm on here, trying to stream snipe me. So let's go down to 1 hours again. We just entered our Litecoin trade. I mean, not Litecoin, Chainlink. Let's go to Litecoin, which is a little bit green. 0.04%. That's nothing, though. Its price is $60.55, considered in an uptrend. I will leave that noted as well. See if we can find any upswings, because Litecoin is slower as well. And we might actually get one soon, too. I guess I'm going to have to prepare one here as well. Let's change this to the VST. Which level would I want to put my stop at? Let me drop myself to 5 minutes here. I'm thinking this level right here. How much further can it go up, though? Quite a bit. Alright, let's do it. Long position here. Low of this level. I don't want to make it too far either, because that's just completely out of the game. 87 plus 5, 93, 2, 92. It's okay, I'm good at my math, don't worry. Not really, I'm not that good at math. Okay, here we have the upswing movement. I'm going to enter as soon as possible. Stop loss. 59 here. Increase money. Too much leverage. 110. It's good. Entry 108. Yeah, whatever. Nice spread, bro. Okay, so there's your entry. We have the stop loss entered. Let's put the open price in. Just here. Let's calculate the risk reward 1 to 2. This is going to be a bigger trade. And that's what I'm trying to really go for, indeed. Is a bigger, larger scale kind of trade. This is profit level here. Copy this. And put this take profit here. 220. That's good. So we're risking 110, gaining 220. Excellent. We're in the negative, but we're just starting out as well. I feel like this is going to do the exact same thing as yesterday. No, but ideally it shouldn't. I put my stop loss at a decent level. I'm hoping. If I was smart enough, though, I would probably put it down here. That's okay. Yeah, I am expecting this to make a higher high on Litecoin. We're back in the 60s. Let me just let that sink in. No, that's still very low. I remember Litecoin being in the 70s and the 80s. Still has a long way to go for Litecoin. So we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Alright. Back to 1 hour chart. Let's go take a look at... What's this other coin? Cardano. Okay, Litecoin is now showing red. That's fine. Cardano is also red. 0.64% down. Its price is 34 cents, considered in, I guess, an uptrend as well. Let's see what you're offering me in the 1 minute chart. An upswing has already been given. Where would I put a stop if I was to enter? Approximately here. Has it been making higher highs? It has indeed. I like this. Would it be a little too late for me to enter, though? Possibly. I might regret it, though, so I'm still going to do it. We're going all in on these positions. Here. Profit 18 plus 5, 30, 23. Right there. Okay, we're making some downswing. Might actually have to hold off on this. Possibly. I'm gonna copy the stop level just in case. Yeah, we're also looking for longs. Oh no, Cardano we mentioned we weren't gonna operate, right? We check the 1 hour chart again. I'm kind of doubting myself. Now we're clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, I take it back. We're going long on Cardano. Although right now, I don't know, I might regret this, so I'm gonna enter as soon as I can. VST, it's my stop level, put some margin in here. Risking 112 is fine. Let's go long. Big spread, okay, pal. Let's just say that I entered here, just to make it a little fair. And we started going up, that's good. So I gotta adjust this as soon as I can. Let me copy the open price, put it over here. And risk reward 1 to 2. I cannot see 180. 2, there. Profit level, copy this. Drag it down. Add. Take profit. Boom. 231 is what we gain if this goes our way. Litecoin is lacking by $1, but the rest are up a little bit. I'm expecting these to continue going up, even though they are in red. But the general trend is up in the 1 hour time frame. So that's what we're expecting. This high, I'm hoping this doesn't happen. Same thing that happened with Ripple last time. Yeah, let's just hope that does not repeat. Okay, back to 1 hour, back to Solana now, which is down 3.51%, dropped from 163 down to 155. It is considered no trend. We do not operate this because price is above the moving averages, which are pointed downwards. For now, they have not crossed upwards quite yet. So I'm not operating Solana today. But as always, I do admire this recovery so much. It's doing great. Although I would probably have to adjust this. Where is this Fibonacci coming from? From there. What if I did this? Because now we're expecting, where would Solana drop is the big question. Because this was a good high and this is a really good low for us to start determining our levels. And of course Fibonacci has been following that using these levels. You see, stopping here, pumping here, breaking here, you know, that kind of idea. So good to keep that in mind. I'm going to lock this in place. This 112, I think those some old liquidation prices I might have had or something. It's okay, don't need those anymore. And we're generally in an uptrend, so I'm going to draw that out too. Just some macro analysis quickly. From here, it would have to be to here. Ugly line, but yeah, you get the point. Put this here, okay. Cool, so that's where we're at right now with Solana. Still waiting for a proper up movement, upswing with those two moving averages, which still has not been given. If this is going up, the rest should be going up as well, right? Right. So everything is green for now. We do not operate Solana still, though. All right, let's move on to Polygon Matic, down 1.36%, price is 42 cents. It is in an uptrend as well, so we put this in green and review the 1 minute chart to see if we have any upswings, which we do have one right now. Was I late? Possibly 2 minutes late for talking too long in Solana. I might have to enter this, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. Maybe this might screw me up. Okay, where would I put a stop? I'm liking this level. Couple of reasons, because that's a big spike downwards. Or how about, you know what if I use the RSI to determine where I would put my stop? The part where it's been like oversold, that's where I should be putting my stop, because to reach that oversold level again, it's going to take a while. But that's a big drop, and okay, price is already shooting up. I'm probably too late to have entered this. I would have to expect a movement like this, which is not impossible either. We have seen this going back up to its yesterday levels. I'm definitely late. Look what I'm missing out on. I'm not going to FOMO into this because I'm late, but I'm just going to keep this drawn here to see what would have happened. But I'm not going to enter it actually. Okay. Where did I say I would put this? Here, which is here. Okay. I would also have to put this at 48, drop it down a little, and then this to 1 to 2. So that's what my trade would have looked like, ideally, if I had entered there. But we're still going up. This is still good, even though we didn't get to enter that trade. It means that our other 3 trades are in the positive for now. So that's good. Alright, let's ignore Polygon Matic, because we do have more stuff to get into, news and such. Keep that there. Yeah, this looks definitely possible, but oh well. Binance coin is down 0.51%, considered in an uptrend as well. Everything is pumping at this very moment. Current price is 5.11 and 34 cents, 23 cents, dropping down a little. Like I said, it's considered in an uptrend, so I have that noted. And upswing was just given as well since the beginning of my stream, actually. Yeah, no. I started streaming at 8:50. It's 9:15 right now, so I've been rolling for 25 minutes. That's how we're doing. So, yeah, this was while I was checking other trades, probably. I didn't get to enter, but that's okay. I do not like this drop. That means everything else is dropping. I was winning 80 here. It's okay. We're still massively green. The general direction should still continue to be up. We might even get an opportunity to enter if this drops enough and makes a swing. Because I'm liking these levels. Like, put a stop loss down here and it would be perfectly fine. But the movement's already moved for Binance. Not much I can do as of right now other than regret. Let's look at Phantom, which is always down 1.97%. Considered it an uptrend today, though. Well, still is from yesterday too. And price is 33 cents, which is terrible movement. Really, like, Phantom has to go up a lot in order for me to be happy again, but it's not making me happy. So, since it isn't an uptrend, the upswing has already been given. Not much we can really do here, right? So let's move on. Notcoin. Awesome. Notcoin is 1 cent as always, down 2.73%, and with 17 millicents. No trend on this one. It's considered a downtrend with the moving averages, but the price is above that, so we do not touch NOT today. Not touching NOT. Pepe is down 4.85%. Considered in an ups movement still. Price is 0.0008, and similar to everything else, we already missed the upward movement here. I like this low right here to have put a stop loss if I would have entered, but I did not enter. How's our other positions doing? Okay, no red. As long as we don't get red from here on, I'm perfectly fine with it. Next is Toncoin. Oh yeah, we did review this already. It's up 9.01%. Made its upswing here as well. I don't know why it's up so much. Do we have any news? Ton. I doubt we'll find anything actually special. It's emerging one of the best performers of 2024. Yeah, we know that. Democrats plan to win back crypto voters. Which altcoins will go up? Yeah, that's not going to happen, by the way. DTX exchange stuns with $1 million giveaway, while Toncoin and Ondo see major listings. Okay, so they got listings. Where? Binance? Binance spot listing. Okay, so Toncoin got listed on Binance, apparently. That's why it's pumping. Fair enough. I thought, how is it not listed in Binance? Does it tell us the date when it was listed? Updated. Well, no, that's not it. Alright, well, doesn't tell us when it was listed. But yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that Binance did not list Toncoin. It took them this long. But okay, good for Toncoin, I guess. Up a lot. Moving on. No entry for Toncoin at the moment. What was the trend again? It's definitely up. Yeah, definitely. Very up. Okay. Cool. That's all we have for now then. How about we jump into news? So, this is what's been going on here, of course, is a big plane. You know what that means? Boeing aircrafts. Let me just take a drink of my tea. Cheers. All right. So as you can read, Donald Trump was flying over to no, not to Montana. He was going to... Where was he going to? He was going somewhere on a plane. Mechanical issue. Well, basically his plane had a mechanical issue and he had to make an emergency landing in Montana, is what they're saying. To Bozeman. I don't know where Bozeman is. Bozeman. Let me look that up. Bozeman, Montana. Okay, well, it's still in Montana. All right, cool. So he went from Billings to Bozeman. That's weird. I never heard of these towns before. But yeah, like, what's going on? Are they trying to kill Trump again or something? That's gonna be terrifying if... Anyways. Yep, Secret Service conducting a complete sweep of the Billings airport before this happens. Yeah, they better protect Trump, do their jobs properly, because, I mean, it could either be that somebody plotting something, or just Boeing doing Boeing stuff. Boeing is notorious for having faulty planes, you know, whistleblowers getting killed and everything in a suspected suicide, which is not really the case. They even made a Boeing Starliner capsule, something that you shoot up in space to the International Space Stations. There's 2 astronauts that are actually stuck there as of right now. This was supposed to be an 8-day mission, and due to a failure with their aircraft, they might be stuck until 2025 is what they say. That's scary. Like, a couple more months stuck up in there. Do you even have enough food to survive? I don't even know what's going on, but Boeing bad. Potentially. Like, just look at this, right? You're using duct tape on a plane engine. Like, come on. And speaking of planes and crashing, we actually had a plane crash today in Brazil, claiming the lives of 62 people. I think it rose up to death toll to 70 people dead in total. Yeah, big yikes. The only difference, though, is that this plane... Look at that explosion, right? Yeah. Well, the only difference is that this plane was not a Boeing plane. It was apparently ATR-72, which is not a Boeing aircraft, is what they say. That's the plane that crashed in Brazil. Unfortunate, but stuff happens. I'm not sure how Boeing stock is going to be doing. Look, they're even trending #1 because of this. So that's going to potentially cause some drops. It has been dropping a lot, I'm pretty sure. If I look up BA, I think is Boeing Airlines. Yes. This is a 1-hour chart, mind you. Yeah, it's been dropping, and this news came out with the plane crash like after market closed, so potentially see a downward gap. Bad earnings as well. 2 astronauts stuck in space, yep, and that's all. Alright, cool. That's just the bigger news for Boeing specifically. I know I don't really talk much about stocks, but there's that. Speaking of aircrafts and explosions and war this time. So any updates on the war? Kind of. There's some US occupied base in Syria. Well, east of Syria is what they say. And it was targeted by a suicide drone. By who? Probably by those darn terrorists, am I right? Yeah, so now they're looking into that. US military helicopters are deployed as well over Syria-Iraq border to check out what is happening because of that explosion that happened. Footage is unconfirmed, but yeah. They were reportedly struck by Iranian-backed drones, is what they were saying. Iran is attacking USA? That's not very wise, is it? Unless maybe they are provoking. Didn't they say that they weren't going to do it? Isn't that what we reviewed yesterday? Well, potentially not, actually. Because Iran's IRGC commander said that the Supreme Leader's order to harshly punish Israel will be carried out. So they're not backing down, because we did get some notes saying, hey, if Israel doesn't want us to retaliate, ceasefire in Gaza, please. And a lot of countries were calling for that. Netanyahu did an apology on Time magazine, so I thought it was over from there. But, well, clearly not. This is still recent, August 9, today. And they're still saying, you know, we're still planning to retaliate. We're still planning to punish Israel. Even though, like, from what I understood as well, is that even Russia was just giving defense systems to Iran, I guess, to protect themselves if Israel decides to attack them again for whatever reason. And Israel also mentioned, like, Hezbollah, stop attacking us too. But, you know, somebody decided to attack a U.S. military base in Syria, so that's just awesome. And also, what's a bit concerning as well is, remember them asking to clear the airspace? Well, now Russia is also kind of attaining themselves to that, saying anybody flying from in Israel airspace, you're not allowed to fly there. We're banning that for 7 days at night. Suspicious. they're kind of fearful that Iran might actually launch an attack still. So it's not fully over. That still might be on the loom. We just got to keep our eyes peeled for that, right? Another suspicious thing that's going on is there were multiple ambulances and emergency along with hazmat crews on the scene outside the White House gates today. Like some kind of a suspicious outbreak happened in the White House. Maybe it's zombies, I don't know. There's multiple ambulances and emergency trucks, including hazmat crews, yeah, are on the scene outside the White House in Washington, D.C. Several entrances to the White House and the surrounding states have been blocked off. Our authorities have not yet disclosed the reason for the heightened security and emergency presence. President Joe Biden is not at the White House at this time, and the situation is still developing. As of right now, we don't have any updates for this, but it's suspicious, man. What's going on in the White House? Why is it people in hazmat suits? Hazmat suit is hazmat suit. If you don't know what it looks like, it's like this. Like this is some backroom stuff, right? So yeah, apparently that's what's been going on. What else has been going on with elections is that Trump now falls below the polls against Kamala Harris, which is concerning for crypto bros, right? And she's also considering anti-crypto treasury secretary, which is also bad for the crypto bros. That's apparently going to be, she's considering Wally Adeyemo for treasury secretary, perhaps. And that guy does not like crypto, apparently. This is just stuff that I'm reading on Twitter, so it's probably not even real, but maybe it is real, right? We don't know. Another thing that is odd from Kamala.
Best rapper alive.
Tupac.
He's not. You said he.
Tupac is dead, by the way. So, yeah, this is the kind of enemy we are versing. Not enemy, not my enemy, just Republican enemy. I'm not Republican, or maybe I am. You'll never know. What's also bad geopolitically is that in the UK, of course, there's a lot of censorship going around. There's a lot of, cops cracking down on far-right thugs, quote-unquote. Patriots trying to defend their land from a lot of immigrants coming in, flooding the country, destroying things is what they're saying. A lot of riots are being caused, and people would post stuff on social media, and they're getting arrested and sentenced to jail for this kind of stuff, which is just next level. Like they figure out that you live in the UK, you've been posting, I don't know, I guess racist stuff online. They find out where you live, they SWAT your house, take you to jail, and then, what's going on with the free speech? It's under attack, right? And so more people started getting in on that action from America, that they even threatened Americans for inciting racial hatred on social media. So like nobody's safe apparently from, I guess, just free speech. I'm pretty sure these people don't really mean whatever they're saying online behind anonymous accounts. So it's a bit terrifying, but some people actually like try to revenge against the police online by using the chat services. I saw another post of people not from the UK like getting around it using VPNs and then just messaging the police services like just ridiculous things to waste their time. That the police they're like the 911 operators, that they just have to end the online chat conversations with them because it's just getting too ridiculous at that point. So there's that kind of stuff happening in the UK. Not cool. Jordan Peterson is also apparently against the Supreme Court for re-education in terms of the Ontario College of Psychologists. Something to do with wokeness, of course. That Pierre is also talking about this. Pierre Poilievre. Another government bureaucracy threatens to ban a Canadian from practicing his profession because he expressed political opinions the state doesn't like. Of course, we know how conservative or how right-wing, I guess, Jordan Peterson might be. So there's that case going on at the moment. Free speech in general is just under attack is the bottom line for this. But moving on to the big news. What is going on with Ripple? Ripple is not moving at all, though. That's concerning. But what is good is that RLUSD, have you ever heard of this? Probably not. It's a new stablecoin that's coming out from Ripple. Finally, after the SEC loses the case against Ripple, they pay whatever fine they have to pay. They're free. They're not a security. They're a commodity. They now can continue on with their projects because that's been going on for 4 years. of them being in the trials, right? Now, they're going to launch it on Ethereum mainnet, RLUSD, which is their new stablecoin that they will be using. If you don't know what that is, it's a valued coin, 1-to-1 to the US dollar, and 100% backed by US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. The reserve assets will be audited by a third-party accounting firm, and Ripple will publish monthly attestations. Which is good, but this is awfully resemblant of Terra Luna, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to use that same kind of algorithm to run their stablecoin as Terra Luna did, because the way that one worked was it was a balance between both coins, and when one of them fails, it takes the whole other project down with it. Terra USD was failing, which means like they had to burn that and mint more Terra coins to compensate for that, and it just caused too much inflation, too much in circulation, completely nukes the price down, and of course Terra Luna still can't recover and just generally drops with it. So that was a failed project, unfortunately. Many people lost money, but I'm not sure how they're going to do this one with Ripple. It's still not out yet, of course. It's going to take a while for them to get this stuff approved and up and running, so we're going to have to wait for that. Of course, there has been a lot of uptick in scams as well because of this, so just beware of Ripple accounts asking, you know, XRP giveaways, XRP airdrops. They're not going to ask you to send your funds anywhere. And then here I'm going to post, I think that this one is more of a scam. There you go, there's your reply, Ripple, because I got scammed. I lost the 200 there, but it's okay, whatever. I don't even know if they were even going to see this. There's my reply to them. Here's some projection, interesting projection from Ash Crypto. I just spilled tea on my white shirt. It's okay. Bitcoin is going to $100,000 sooner than you think, but most of you are going to say, oh, Bitcoin is down 33% and the bull run is over. Entities are selling their Bitcoin, the German government, Mt. Gox, FTX creditors. The Bank of Japan is raising rates, the global market is going to collapse, but did you know, here's all bullish news, get ready. German government has no Bitcoin left to sell. Mt. Gox creditors and FTX creditors are not selling either. The Bank of Japan said that they will be doing no more rate hikes, which won't affect the yen, of course, with the carry trade stuff. The Fed is expected to cut rates in September. Lower rates means more money, of course, and they're probably going to do it by 50 basis points. It's originally like, usually it's $25. I mean, not $25, 25 basis points, the percentage. But now, because of this recession fear, right, they're probably going to do it for 50 basis points in September. I think I might even have, let me see if I can find CME Fed Watch. The next meeting is in 39 days, so that's in September. And what we're seeing, I guess this has to load. Still loading. As you can see, I have awesome internet. Alright, I'm gonna just refresh. Yeah, no, it's not going to load. Whatever. The idea is it's going to be 50 basis point cut. Most likely, the percentage for that is higher chance of happening. That's the main idea. Crypto is also being used in this election. Trump and Kennedy are pro-crypto. Even Harris is trying to join the party, although she's completely dodging everything, it seems like. There was even some other conference that she was invited to attend. It was online, so all she had to do was show up, and she didn't show up. So there you go. Right, so gray area for Kamala Harris in terms of crypto. Crypto is in the Senate. Senator Loomis proposed a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill that aims to raise 1 million Bitcoin within 5 years. Yep. States are passing a bill to protect Bitcoin rights. Oklahoma and Missouri have passed this bill. Ohio, South Carolina, Mississippi, Tennessee, and more have proposed the same bill. So US in general is trying to get in on the crypto action, especially if Trump gets elected. That's definitely going to be a thing. Institutions are also buying Bitcoin. We know that MicroStrategy raised $2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. Metaplanet is also raising 10 billion yen, which is Metaplanet is a Japanese exchange, of course. They were using yens to buy more Bitcoin. Along with that is Similar Scientific, which continuously buys Bitcoin. I've never heard of this. Similar Scientific. I'll have to do more research. Bitcoin, Ethereum ETFs, of course, that's a thing. Bitcoin ETF is successful with over 50 billion on-chain holdings within 6 months. And Ethereum, of course, 6.6 billion. The only issues is potentially grayscale selling, which I have... I don't have it here, do I? No, I don't have it here, unfortunately. Whoops. Anyways. That's not important. Institutions are reporting that they hold Bitcoin through Bitcoin ETF shares, right? And Morgan Stanley has its 15,000 financial advisor recommend Bitcoin ETFs to its wealthy client, which is pretty cool. So the world is starting to adopt Bitcoin. If you're still bearish on Bitcoin, then you're looking too close to it. Step back, zoom out, you can see the bigger picture. That's the bottom line. Here's also other general movements of how Bitcoin acts after they're having events, seems like, right? 2012, this is when I guess it was just really starting out. We start off here in this boring zone after having a bigger movement, right? We are in this little recovery. And then suddenly we start shooting up. Banana zone is what they call it. Same thing in history. Not in history, yeah. Well, in 2016, I was going to say history repeats itself, kind of. It rhymes, is what they say. Similar movement. The boring zone, and then we get to the banana zone. Same thing happened in 2020. We had the boring zone, and then 2021, big year for crypto, the banana zone. And this is where we are right now. Look at that. 2022, very, very similar price charts. Wouldn't you guys agree? We're in the boring zone right now. It's just a matter of time. Likely September or October, I guess, or maybe December. We're going to the moon. Not financial advice. We could go down again a couple more times, but even if it does go down, I'm fine with that. I'll be accumulating. Some fun news is that Tesla launches the Cybertruck in Canada. Costs $137,000 Canadian. Yeah, I can't afford that. I'd love to though. And this is just funny. Little Disney, you know, the castle, the price chart, price action for Disney. Very funny, right? So that's all we have today for crypto news. And I want to also look at what is top gain, top loser. We actually have some gainers. Helium is up 16% today. Crypto.com coin is 12% up, but still at 9 cents. What was it costing before? Crypto.com coin has rebranded to Kronos. Yeah, I know. Costed 8 cents. Now it's 9 cents with 50. Okay. And of course, Toncoin, one of the top movers as well, 8%. Rest is 2% or below. Doesn't really matter. Popcat meme coin. I like this meme. It's down 6%. Hey, it's on number 98. Interesting. Okay, this meme did indeed take off, right? Yeah, it definitely did. I remember... No, I do not remember. December 2023? I thought this was a lot newer. Like when the meme coin stuff was happening in like March. I guess this is when it started pumping and I heard of it in March, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, good to see that is up. Ripple is one of the ones that are down, even though they announced their stablecoin. Although, would people maybe really want a stablecoin? I guess, because like the way that Ripple is doing things is that they also want to get in touch with, I think it was real world assets. Okay, warns of XRP scams, enormous price comeback. Shiba Inu is the weakest in the pack. Yeah, and don't let Solana's price fool you. Yep, I agree with all that. Ripple wins the SEC case. Yeah, there's no other news other than that. But they are launching that stablecoin soon, but it's not out yet. But I thought this would be more bullish news. It's not moving the price too much here, apparently. What else do I also want to look at? Oh, well, talking about stablecoins, Coinbase is also trying to use their stablecoin, so USDC, to launch coffee days to bring $1 USDC stablecoin payments to coffee shops. So they obviously want you to use their stablecoin to pay for coffee, in this case. I mean, yeah, if you want to digitalize your US dollar, you can do that with stablecoins and then use that as a normal payment if whatever coffee shop you shop at accepts crypto. That would be interesting to see. But I don't know who would want to give away their crypto like that. For me, crypto is still like an investment kind of thing. This is weird too. Super trend is showing down. If I go back here, It's showing up in the 1 hour chart. Alright, pal. Anyways, how is our coins doing? Oh, we're negative now. That's not good. Yeah, we only entered those 3. Do we have any other possible entries? What did I enter so far? Let me just look at Cardano. We entered, so I'm gonna get this out of my way. Litecoin and Chainlink as well, so I'm removing those on my list so that I don't look at them. Toncoin is still going up. That's just impressive. Has it already made its upswing? It is making one right now. Right now. I'm liking this, so... Oh, look at this up move. This is definitely... Yeah, this is like while I was looking at this, look how much it moved up. Yeah, I think it's too late to be entering in any of this. Am I supposed to be shorting anything? Ripple. Let's see if we can short Ripple today. Just to kind of offset the movement we're having. Oh, it looks like I missed it. And I would have used this peak as my stop. After I got scammed. Alright, cool. No problem. We're also looking for up movements in Bitcoin. Currently in a downswing. I'd like a stop loss below 60k or these levels here. I feel like it is a little too close though. I would do 60k, like this level. Below this level would be fine if I was to do a stop loss starting from here. Although we would have to break through this Fibonacci resistance, which we kind of did before, so it's possible. But Bitcoin would need more catalysts to continue its upward movement. And as of right now, this is still going down. I'd need an upswing for me to confirm my entry, so nothing here yet. Let's look at Polygon Matic. Is this what I drew out? I don't think it was. Are you sure I drew it here? I probably drew it here, right? Yeah. Well, good thing I didn't enter this, huh? We're about to get an upswing, though, which I kind of like. Hold on, let me undo this. I'd like to enter here. This would be pretty neat, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'd like to. Let's do it. Moving average is still not crossing our position yet, so I'm copying this stop. Long position. Whoops. Here, this. Stop. Here. Money. 113, yep. Okay. Do we have an upswing confirmation yet? Not yet. We need green on top of the red, red below the yellow. Yellow has to be in the middle. Okay, almost there. We're getting a green candle right now. I just don't expect... I'm hoping that it doesn't... that it isn't too much of a green candle. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be entering up there instead. Makes my take profit harder to reach. I also have to keep an eye on the volume. Okay, just waiting for this to give me what I want. The correct movement upwards. Okay, it should be soon. Look at this candle. Come on. There we go. 118 risk. That's too much. Drop it to 112. There. Alright, we've entered. Spread screwed me up. And we're probably going to have to deal with that consequence. Here's the entry price. Thank you. Right there. Stop level. Nope. Oh yeah, we have that there. Alright, I have to adjust my profit level, that's all. It's 2.48. Whoops. So we have to reduce this, which is a good thing. Right there. Here's our profit. Accept. Okay. Kind of neutral territory for all of our coins, except for Cardano. What is Cardano doing, man? Let's go review that. Started off decently, then started dipping. Oh, a big dip over here. Looks like we're getting an upswing soon, though, so that will recover. And I have a good stop loss. I like this stop loss. So, yeah. That's all I have then for today. Gonna end it here, guys. If you like, please like, and yeah, if you like and... Okay. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you.